Hey everybody, this is Tad coming to you from the Dadcraft server. I'm in one of my Haste mines, and I just felt impressed to do a tutorial on how to set up a mine like this. And it's a very quick way of getting a lot of resources. These 8 double chests that I'm standing on are full of stone blocks, completely full of stone blocks, and actually smooth stone since I use Silk Touch. The 4 chests behind me right down there are full of, one is, well, they're about half full of granite, one is diorite, andesite, and so forth, and a few various things in that double chest down there and that single chest. But this is where the real haul is, and I'm going to go flip on around to here. This right here is all the coal blocks that I got. Now, of course, I use Silk Touch whenever I'm doing any kind of mining like this, just for some reason. I don't know why. It's just a habit of mine to get it in Silk Touch first, and then whenever I need it, I can break it with Fortune 3. But about one full chest, a regular chest, not a double chest, of coal ore, and what is that? About 17 stacks of iron ore, almost 2 stacks of lapis, about 16, 17 stacks of redstone ore, a little over 3 stacks of gold ore, a little over 1 stack of emerald ore, and a little over 2 stacks of diamond ore. So this is the big yield that you're looking for, is these kind of resources. So if you want to get these kind of resources on hand, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I set up this mine. You can see right here I have speed 2, haste 2, jump boost 2, regeneration and resistance kind of set up. But these first 3 are what help us do fast mining. The haste 2, of course, is the block popper. Speed helps you run fast, and jump boost actually helps you get up into those taller areas like you can see throughout here. So I'm going to get a few basic supplies ready, and then I'll get it in the chest and go find a new location for a new mine, and I will see you there. Okay, adios. Okay, now I'm back. I have found the area that I want to start digging a haste mine in. This is the biome Extreme Hills. And the reason why I like doing haste mines here is just because of the added benefit of the emeralds. So you can gain emeralds. Otherwise you can do this in any biome that you want, really. Oh, there's a creeper back there. I hope he doesn't meander up here and get with me. Also, there's a skelly burning and taking a dip in the background there. But anyway, I'm going to lay out a few different things. I'm going to turn on my F3 there. What I try to do is I like to mine according to chunks, because each chunk has a certain percentage or possibility of different minerals being in it. So I try to use my chunks as an outline. Right now I'm standing pretty much at the corner of 3 different chunks. Let me switch my view right down to here. Let's see, this block, let me get a few things in my hand here so I can work with it. Go ahead and get some blocks here. If you look up in the top left, you see your XYZ. Hey chick. You see your XYZ, and below that, 2 lines down, is chunk. And right now I'm on a chunk that's 0, 6, 0. And whenever I jump up, you see that that Y value kind of jumps up. Right here is it actually goes from 0 to 15. So if I were to continue going east, the chunk numbers get higher. See, 1, 2, 0. And if I continue to go south, they get higher too. See that Z gets higher. So this is one of the corners of a chunk, and this is a corner of a chunk. Well, I'll just mark out. These 4 are 4 corners of the chunk, and this is where I want to have my beacon, because I'm going to have 4 beacons well, this isn't the location, but these are the position X and Z's of where I want them. So what I'm going to do is dig out a hole, a 2x2 hole, straight down to about level, right now I'm at 86, I'm going to go down to level 46 and build my beacon there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll cut to that. So be back in just a second. Okay, so here I am, I'm down in a hole. And you can kind of see how deep it is here. But I'm down at 46. I'm just going to hollow out a room to put the beacon in. So I'll go ahead and cut until I get this beacon room opened up, and I'll have the beacon laid out for y'all, so you can kind of see how that's set up. All right. Okay, so I have the beacon room all cleared out. Now this allows me to put 4 beacons in here. So I'm going to go ahead and on camera set up the very first one. This one will allow us to have haste. So I'm going to get all these blocks on my bar here, because it's going to take just about all of them to do it. And I guess I'm going to remove this out of the way. I don't really need that right here. But the first beacon is going to be placed right above this block. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in all around here. And get all 4 layers. Actually, that's going to be the center block, not this one. Just break it so I can kind of remember where I'm at here. I've got that one, and these 3. Go ahead and go around again. Actually, you know what? If I'm going in this corner, I can just go ahead and fill out this whole area right through here. I think it has to be 9 across on the base. Bring out of that stack. On the very bottom base has to be 9 across. So, whoops. I had to get a chest in here so I could get all the junk blocks that I had to clear out from here. Well, not really junk blocks, resource blocks. And then here's the next level. Here. Of course, we have an iron farm on this server, so that's where I've gotten most of this. I don't know, I've mined a ton of iron also, so I might have got a lot of it from there. Go ahead and come on through here. Alright. Oops. Working a little bit too fast here. Don't want to bore you with how to build a beacon. I figure that a lot of people know how to do this. And so, now I can set my first beacon here, and I'm going to have to break a block. Let's see, do I have... Yeah, just do it like that. Alright, let me put one in here. Oh, sometimes these beacons don't work, so you have to exit out of them and go back into them, and still it's not working. Why is it even not working? I'm going to break this for now. Maybe that's stopping something. Nope. Well, I don't know why you're not working, buddy. I got all 4 layers. I'm not missing anything here. Didn't miss anything at the bottom. There we go. Okay. And put 1 ingot in here, and bam. Now we have haste. So, haste 2 actually. And at this point, it's real quick and easy to set up another beacon. All you have to do is add to one side, because we're going to be placing the beacon right here. So you just add to one side of the whole beacon, and you'll have your second beacon ready to go. That quick and easy. It doesn't take a lot more, that many more blocks. So now that one's set. Now what are we going to do? This one. Let's get speed. Get some speed going here. And let's go for another beacon. And this is actually going to be 2 more. Oh, we're out of blocks. 2 more right here. And to this side. And I'm missing my block. Oh. You know what? I think I have some more in here. Let me Should toss that down. Yeah, sure do. And there we go. Now I can set this one on. Oh, you're not wanting to work for me. Let's see. What about this guy? Let's go jump boost on him. Jump boost 2 now. And this one, let's go with. I'll just go with resistance. I'm guessing that protects us if mobs go after us, and because I want to have regeneration, just because. So now we should go ahead. There we go. We got all of our stuff set up, and I'm kind of locked in. Picking this up here, but we'll have a good way out. The only way out right now is going to be right up here. So I'm going to set me up a ladder, and I'm going to also do a safe fall. And it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing with the beacon blocks in the way, but I'm going to grab these. I'm going to put a safe fall in here so we can easily jump down. Oh good, the rain stopped. No, it didn't. I thought it stopped. Come on. But see, here's the safe fall. You can just kind of stay centered right there and come on down. I'm going to go ahead and put another ladder up. Oh, ran out of ladder. Alright, safe fall down. Boom. So now I have the beacon room. Now this is at level 46, 47, somewhere up there. But this will be good. These beacons are actually at level 50. So this will get me all the way down to bedrock. These beacon effects actually go for 50 blocks away from them. So I can mine in this direction with haste, that direction in haste, you know, all 4 directions with haste and with speed and all the effects. And you know, I've set it to where this is the very corner of the chunk. So this area right through here, 16 blocks in that direction, 16 in that direction is a chunk. And that will also help us kind of figure out how far we can go whenever we start mining. But our mine is actually going to be down here. I'm going to go ahead and make a ladder down to bedrock here. And I'm also going to hollow out a little room like this down there too, so we can start doing like some storage stuff. I think that what I'm more than likely will do is have my portal. I'm going to set up a portal right in here. Let's see, this is facing north, so yeah, I think I'm going to set up a portal right here because I need to be able to get back into the nether. Have a fast and easy way of getting, you know, back to civilization. So you have my obsidian, I have it right here. Now I don't want to connect this quite yet because if I go into the nether, I actually want to be in our tunneling system up above the nether rather than down below. So I just need to take a screenshot of these cords. Let's see. This is going to be. Oop, wrong thing. Alright. 26, 25, 15, 18. Okay. Both negatives. So I think that I can take those cords and go into the nether and make a link here. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. So I'll sign out for right now, and well, actually for you, I'll be right back. See you in a second. Okay, so now I have my portal set up in the nether. So back in that direction behind me is going back towards spawn. So this is my easy access to my mine. That's probably one of the best things that you can do, because I don't prefer to mine out the area underneath my base. I mean, I do go down and caving and stuff like that, but I don't really set up stuff at a base. most of it is going to be out in an extreme hills or someplace like that. And as you can tell, I've already said why I like to go to extreme hills, because of all the jewels, the emeralds, and stuff like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and dig down. Let me get my ender chest back. Grab that back. So I can get down with me. I actually like to do the two mining, or two hole setup, so I don't fall down into a big cave or something like that. Let me go ahead and get. I'm going to dig down to bedrock, and I'll be right back after I'll dig down, and then I'll open up a room like I did up there. So I made it down here to the bottom and figured out the room, and I found out that I was not the first one to be mining in this area. That the earlier inhabitants of this map must have had a mine shaft down here. So that might give me a few extra ways of getting around, but it's going to be a little bit of a pain dealing with this wood, but maybe it's not too, there's not too much of an abandoned mine through here, because I really am looking for just blocks of ore stone. But I got this cleared out. This is the center, I believe. Let me look at my F3 again. I think, oh, no, it's not. This is the center. I was about to say that didn't. Oh, that's centered there. This is the very center. This is where the beacons are. So this is my point of reference. In 50 blocks in all four directions is where our beacon effects will work. So basically, how I set this up, I usually do two long hallways all the way down to the very end. And I'm actually going to set up here on the bedrock level first, these main hallways, and then I'll have little shelves, because I'm going to start at this level 5 and go all the way up to level 16 and mine that whole area. I'm not going to be doing all the blocks. It's not going to be just a big wide open room. I'm going to be doing tunnels that will expose rock. I actually dig every third block tunnel, so it exposes conglomerates of ores, because most of the time ores are going to be in a 4x4 block. Now coal is quite a bit bigger. Iron sometimes gets bigger than a 4x4 block, or I mean, sorry, a 2x2 block. And gold, I think that kind of stays to a 2x2. I don't know. Diamonds, which is what we're really looking for here, is only reveals itself or spawns in on a 2x2 block, or 2x2 cube. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the two main hallways and dig those out for this bottom level. And I might have to light up some of this area up here so these mobs aren't coming in and getting us. So let's see, I have that one ready. And one thing that I didn't mention already, but I predominantly use Silk Touch, and it has to be an efficiency 5 in order for this to occur, where you just lay on it and it just pops all the blocks like that. So one thing I'm going to do a little bit different with this, I'm going to set up waterways here that will funnel all of the items to an item elevator up to a storage room. So I'm not going to have to do any of the sorting down here. I'm going to have these two long hallways. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to set up the hallways and then I'll explain what I'll do then. So I'll see you in a sec. Alrighty, I got the two long hallways done, and they're going to go back off all the way to the very edge of our beacon effects. Now, the reason why I have two hallways, this is going to be the center core. I used to use hoppers to send all the items to the middle room here, so we'd have one main collection point. But now I'm going to replace some of this floor with ice, and we're going to have some water streams. And so that should, that's a lot less expensive than the hopper setup. But now you can kind of see I have built a little shelf around the top here. I'm going to hollow out now even further up another room or another area up that direction. So I'll cut away and open up this room just to be a little bit taller, all the way up to level 16, because that's where, of course, our diamonds are. And if you can see down this tunnel, I think just a little ways back, right up, whoop, whoop, whoop. It's hard to see, right up there. I already found a few diamonds. So even in just the clearing out, you're going to find some goodies. So I'm going to go ahead and cut, and I will see you back here in just another second. Okie dokie. So I'm back here and got it. The main hubbub of my mine is already set up now. Well, actually the broom is hollowed out. So now I'm going to look at the storage setup. I think I'm going to have these, all their water channels funneling from over here, from the ends, and going all the way to the center point here, and then I'm going to hook it over into this area and have the water flow over here and then hook into this side, and I'll have an elevator in the wall going all the way up to a storage room up top. So I think I'm going to hollow out the central point for that, and first just so I can see where it's going to be. It's going to be right off the beacon room up there. So and then this area has to stay solid all the way up in order for the elevator to work. So I think what I'll do, I'll go ahead and put ice in the floor and start to get some of the, I'll get a few half slabs or something ready to catch these items and send them on their way. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. Let's set up a torch here and a torch here. Okay. And I have the ice going down the hallways, as you can see right here. And there's a few places where the bedrock sticks through, but I don't think that's going to be that big of a problem. But here is the item elevator. I have half slabs here, you know, kind of allowing items to flow right underneath this. But if I'll demonstrate this right here, if I'm over here mining or up on that second layer up there, and I mine all the way out to the very edge of the beacon effects, then turn around, come back, and I have all my items here, I can just go ahead and chuck those in here, and what they do is they zoom right over here and we go boom, right up into the top. I don't know if you saw that. And they will be transported all the way up here into a little storage room. Right now there's nothing there, but I'll have some hoppers here that will collect the stuff and then send it through. Or maybe I'll probably stick with water, but you can see right here, that's where they came up to, right at this point. So I have my 16 blocks of cobble and my 17 blocks of diorite. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting all the water down either side, and I will get that item sorter, separator, storage unit up here ready, and then I'll be able to start mining. Okay, I'm back, and I'm down in a little hole next to some chests. And this is the storage for our cobblestone is going to go in here. So let's see, I'm going to put 5 in here. And I just want to show you that how this is going to work. This is not cobblestone, this is smooth stone. So all of our smooth stone is going to be coming up our item elevator right here into these hoppers. And these hoppers are going to send everything in this direction. Now this right here, this item hopper is going to be checking for smooth stone. So if it does have some smooth stone in it, it will be sorted into this array of chests right here, which is 8 chests, which is how many chests that we determine that we'll probably have that much smooth stone left. So here I'm going to go ahead and drop, let's drop 30 down in here. And it's going to go right through the item elevator and right on up to the top. And let's see, you saw the 5 that I'd put in that bottom chest, and we'll see if the other 30 are in there. This is just the first sorter. I don't see anything floating around. Did it go all the way to the end? Nope. So let's see if it went down in here. And there it is, a 35. I'll go ahead and drop the rest of my smooth stone off there. Now, the way this is going to work, I'm just going to be able to tile this, and the next item will be right here, which I don't need 8 stacks, or a stack of 8 double chests for anything else. I think it'll just be a single, so I'll have the rest of my stuff just laid out right here for us to get, like the andesite, granite, and diorite, and different things like that. So I'll just have all that stuff laid out right through here, and at the very end will be kind of the precious stones. I'm not going to have those sorted. They'll just be into the overflow. So I think I have 1, 2, 3, and I'll have some dirt and gravel, and what is the other stuff? So I need 5. Probably I won't get that much flint, so that can go over into the overflow. But I can have a few chests of overflow, so just in case something else tweaks out. So I'll go ahead and get those lined up, and then we should be ready for doing some mining. Be right back. So that is essentially the sorting system, and everything will just be thrown up into this area. And so I'll go ahead and go down here and start showing you how I usually clear out each area. It's basically 4 quadrants. That quadrant here, and this quadrant here, that quadrant, and then that quadrant. So I usually go to the 4 corners first. And I'll usually run down to one end. And look at that. I got some lava to contend with over here. But I'll show you how I deal with that in a little bit. So one thing I usually do is I do clear out up here. Everything above this area I do like to keep it clear, because you have to mine all the way up to 16. That's where the diamonds are. So you can just get all this stuff up. Always have your shovel handy. More here, okay. Drop some emeralds. What was that? Redstone. And we're back to the main room. Okay. Now some of this stuff might fall on your little platforms down there. But as you can see, I got all this stuff. I just drop it all into here. I'm going to throw that cobble out too, just for now. Alright. And one thing that I do, usually head out in this direction from here. Let's see, oh, I'm missing my one line. I think I might. I do lose it here, so this is going to be the last one that I can mine out. So usually what I do, I go forward all the way down until I get to the end of the effects, which looks like I've reached it. Alright, so let me grab some of these. I'll backfill until I get the effect again. And I'll know that this is the very end, very back wall. Very dark, huh? Okay. Oh, I have it here. I still have it? Yep. What about now? Yep. What now? Oh, I'm losing speed. And jump boost. Alright, so let's go ahead and nope, one more. Okay, right there. Alright, so this is it. And we can cruise back in this direction. This will be in the back wall. We don't have to go all the way down for demonstration's sake. Oh, I want to jump that stuff too. And I clean out all the way up. You always have to make sure that you have water on your hotbar, which I don't, and blocks, and ore blocks, just in case you have an issue with lava or something like that. Then here we can just clean this all the way up. Looks like we've busted into a cave up there. Shaft, looks like. That happens from time to time. One thing that we can do is you light this up on the floor, move it down. Okay. And this is where we just start doing the same thing again. Dump all the stuff out. I usually keep on my hotbar. Let's see, is it anything getting stuck under those guys? I was curious about that, thinking that some of it was. Oh, it looks pretty good. Keeping on. I'll clear out this last part of the tunnel here. Alright. Now I'll just go through here and any of the stuff that I see in the walls, just dig into it, grab it, and go. And you can see some up here. This is why the jump effect is nice, because you can easily jump up and get stuff that's up pretty high, and you don't take damage when you fall, which is a big plus. And if you want to oh, look. You want to go explore a little bit, you can easily jump up into these areas. But yeah, see how the jump boost really helps. You just jump from wall to wall. You got everything that you can see, everything that you can find. Alright. And then just finish this one. these two. Alright, and at this point, we drop them again. Drop all the stuff. Load it all down. So, that concludes how I set up my haste mine, and I'll tell you what, after I get finished cleaning this whole thing out, I will show you the end result and have a little snippet on what this mine actually yielded. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back with that final output. See you later. Bye. Okay, I'm back. So I have done the first level. I have mined the whole first level of the mine here, and which meaning the first level, everything up top, all the way up to the 16. And I wanted to do a little bit of a description. I ended up putting these fences here because it made it easier for me to throw the stuff. Actually, not really throw. It made it easier whenever I'm mining, looking up, and I don't fall down into the water. The fence stops me, but it still allows me to throw stuff out, and it goes right down into there. So, got some diamonds still in my inventory, some iron ore, so there they go. But I wanted to give you an update. Just mining this first level I wanted to show you what this has yielded. From what this is level 10 all the way up to 16. I believe that's going to be up to 16 there. Yeah, up to 16. And actually even more, because that top level right there, oh, I missed something. I'll go ahead and get that now. Any more up there? I don't see any. Okay. Go ahead and throw that down. Now what I did, my method of mining is going this is that first one that I did, actually down to the bottom level, but I go every fourth block and dig a tunnel. Because what that does is it exposes, usually blocks of diamond come in a 2x2 block. They might spawn up or might spawn down a little bit, but they're generally in a 2x2 block, so it would be exposed either here or on this side. I know traditionally a lot of people go every third, leaving only 2 blocks in between the mining holes, which this minimizes the amount of excess mining just by exposing what's in the walls. You'll be able to see it here, you'll be able to see it there. There was some stuff here, and it only went in 2 blocks. So there's really no need for me to reveal that same ore by mining like right through here. So I might have missed a few emeralds because they only spawn. Oh, I missed some iron right here. And of course I went super fast on this. So, but see how the jump boost really helps you be able to jump up high and less having to pillar up and do all that kind of stuff. But if you're wanting to set up a mine like this, your central room here, that's 10 by 10. You set up your 2 big main hallways, and you can start here in the middle and do your tunnel there. Now, one thing that I may have to make sure that I didn't dig into this, which I didn't, because this is actually part of the item elevator all the way up. Okay, welcome back everybody. I am done with the mine, so I just wanted to give you an update on what the final output is. I'll quickly just run around through here, let you kind of see. I have the top layer completely cleared out on all of these. Let me scoot up a little bit more. Oh, not there. All of these hallways are from the top all the way down to the bottom, cleared out. And even this bottom area here, I have it cleared out all the way down either side of the waterway, going all the way down to our elevator. Right over here. So, let's go up and see what the final... get out of this at 5 now. Okay, here we go. Zip on back up here. And we will check out what we have in these chests. Now this is the total output of a 100 by 100 square from level 16 down to bedrock. And I actually think I only went down to level 5 and a little bit lower than that, just wherever it was exposed. But on the stone slabs, or stone blocks, I have 7.5 double chests full. So that's it'll yield 7.5 double chests of stone. And on the granite, it's going to be 33.5 stacks right here. And I kind of rounded up or down on some of these stacks to the half. On diorite, I have 28 stacks. And on andesite, I have 31.5 stacks. Gravel, it yields 8.5 stacks and about almost a whole stack of flint. Dirt, not too much, but 9 stacks of dirt. Pretty good amount of coal ore, 31 stacks total. Redstone ore, we have 16.5 stacks here, roughly. And this is the prize right here. Okay, looking at the iron ore, we have 17.5 stacks, and the obsidian, we have 2.5 stacks. Lapis ore, roughly 2 stacks. Gold ore, about 4.5 stacks. Emerald, 1.5 stacks, and diamond ore, 2.5, roughly. I kind of lost a few because of sloppy mining, but that would have added up to 2.5 stacks. So this is the complete yield. I'll have all of these totals down in the description down in the bottom, but this is how I typically do a haste mine, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed watching this. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you see anything where I might be able to improve my setup, let me know. Or if you have an interesting way of mining that you think could be more efficient than this, let me know. I'm always apt to learning new stuff. So thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.